loves listening to human stories. So let's welcome Burcu.
Have you ever wanted so badly to achieve something? I bet you all did, and I did as well. In our lives, we set up goals for ourselves to achieve, and when we get to achieve them, we get very happy, too happy. But to the contrary, if we fail, we feel too upset about it, and we feel like it's the end of the world. So at those times, my father has a saying. He says, oh, don't get too happy because something happened, or don't get too unhappy because something did not happen. But he prefers to say it when I celebrate something, when I'm very happy about something. So at those times, I got frustrated at him and I didn't understand. And most of the times, I think that because he got a bit old, he has lost the sense of joy in his life. But for example, I remember that very specific time he told me that, oh, don't get too happy. I was trying to find a scholarship in France to do my master's studies, and I was looking for a scholarship. So I applied to several places, to several institutions for that scholarship. My grades weren't that well, so I wasn't expecting to receive a scholarship. But finally, I got one, but there was a condition. I needed to find a lab in France who can accept me as a student there. So I sent my CV to all the labs in France. I got several phone calls, and this takes several months. And the deadline for the scholarship was getting so close. I was so stressed, and I didn't get a response from any of my contacts in France. But surprisingly, to very close to the deadline, I got a response from a lab, and they accepted me. So I was very happy, and I remember that day very specifically because I thought that it was the most happiest person on earth. So I was celebrating it, I was jumping all over the place, and at that moment, my father told me, oh dear, don't get that happy because you got accepted. And even though I was a bit angry at my father, I went to France. So it was the opportunity of my life because my dream was to become an academic, and to do this, I thought that the only option was going to France. So when I got there, I studied very hard. I went to the lab. I was leaving the lab very late at night. And at the same time, I was taking classes at the university. So I needed to succeed in all of them at the same time. And time has passed so fast. So fast that by the time I need to write my thesis, I realized that I had no time left. So I got stressed, I got depressed, I got scared. I looked for help. And at the end, anyway, and somehow, I passed all my exams. I wrote my thesis, I presented in front of the jury, and I got succeeded. So I went back to Turkey, but by the time I arrived at Turkey, I was so tired. All this process took just 2 months, and this, consumed me. I was so tired and depressed that I couldn't study. And I decided to not go for a PhD. I stopped all my studies and I decided to work in a job. And at that time, I remembered the saying of my father, because he told me that, don't get too happy. And actually, this whole process was the beginning of and the ending of my academic career, but I didn't know it by then. and I was too happy about it. But at the end, I quit, my dream in a way. And therefore, now, when I think about all this process, I remember my father saying, and I'm trying to not to hold on a specific goal in my life. Of course, I'm trying to achieve them, but if I fail, I'm trying to accept the situation and move on. And if I achieve, I'm getting happy about it and I'm celebrating it, but I don't go crazy about it. And I remember my father saying, don't get too happy because something did happen, and don't get too unhappy or upset because something did not happen.
Let's have 30